Hey, Joel, what is your level of frustration here after this, obviously heartbreaking loss? I mean, you guys said all season long you're built for the playoffs.
Man, it's frustrating. It was just not a, I would say, not a lucky year. We had a lot of injuries, and then we missed during the playoffs. We missed a big piece in Ben, especially defensively during the season. Playing against Boston, it was a huge piece, especially defending Jason. It was just a weird season. What we can just, all look back and, have a lot of regrets. Yeah.
Can I just follow up real quickly? What do you think the issue is with this team? I mean, do you think it's the way it's built? Do you think it's coaching? Do you think it's the bad luck with the injuries? All of the above? What would you say the issue is? Because, like Brett may unfortunately take the fall here.
That's a very stupid question. There's no issue. We good. We just didn't win. We came out. We couldn't make shots. The whole series. Man, like it's frustrating. I felt like everybody played hard. We tried. It's just shots that just didn't fall, and then at times defense was not good. We all tried, and we could have done more. I could have done more, but like I said, that was a stupid question. There's no issue. There was a lot of stuff going on, and you just live and learn.
Let's go to Tim Bontemps for Joel.
And obviously the injuries you guys have had this season, but it never seemed like things were able to click. Is that the biggest reason why, or was there something else that kind of prevented you guys from getting to the level that you all thought you could?
We just didn't find our identity, offensively and defensively, and part of that, like you said, a bunch of injuries. Josh missed a couple games, and then he comes back, and then someone else get hurt, and then I had the finger injury, and then I come back, and then someone else was out. So I think the starting five that we had during the season only played about 10, 15 games together. So, and then the pandemic happens, and I'm not trying to find excuses, but it was just a bunch of stuff. But at the end of the day, that's what we get paid for. You get paid for to come out and play hard and, trying to win the whole thing, and we just didn't do that.
I know you said it's a stupid question, but there are people who have already started to question whether Brett should be back. Do you think that's fair based off of the way this year went in terms of all the injuries you guys had and everything else?
I am the GM. I'm not the GM. I don't make the decisions. All I know is that we got a great organization, a bunch of great people. Outside of basketball, I never judge people based on basketball. I judge them based on, how great of people and how bad of people they are. And I think, in the organization, we got amazing people from the management, owners, management, staff, coaching staff, to security teams, to training staff. We got a great bunch of great people.
Serena Winters.
Hey, Joe, I know this is tough. I'm curious how this feels in comparison to last year. And I just hopped in here, so I apologize if that was already asked.
It sucks. It's hard to lose. Last year, a little different. Last year we had looking at it, we had a bunch of guys that could make plays, and we had a chance, and a lot of stuff didn't go right. I wasn't healthy, and this year I was finally healthy, and we lose another starter, and it just feels like we always with the Sixers we always have some type of bad luck, and but it happens. You just gotta like I said, go out and do your best, do your job, help your teammates, and just be a great guy.
Thanks, Joe.
Next one will be Keith Pompey.
Hey, Joe, if this is it for Brett, if it is, what are you going to remember the most about him?
Like I said, great guy. is an even better person than a coach. He cares about his players. He cares about people that work with him. It's beyond basketball. No matter what happens, like I said, I don't make the decision. I don't know what's gonna happen, and I trust management and all that stuff. So I just, like I said, he's gonna be a great friend, no matter what.
And when you think about, your nickname is the process. You came here during the process. You guys acquired a lot of lottery picks, a lot of assets, and this was supposed to be the year that everything was put together. You got max players, and when you think back of all that, and the fact that you guys got swept, I mean, what do you think about the whole process now?
I just feel like a couple of years ago, when we made the playoffs for the first time, um, we had a bunch of great players that were drafted here or either formed in Philly.
Mm-hmm.
And we had a bunch of guys, especially that were in a great situation. We had, JJ, Marco, Ursan. We had, so we were just, I felt like going into that playoffs, we were just young. We were just learning. And then we, uh, as you know, we decided to trade a lot of it with the picks and stuff for, Jimmy, Tobias, and we got a bunch of great players in return. And like I said, it just didn't happen. We could never find the rhythm this year. It is disappointing. There's a lot of regrets. We I felt like the focus was not always there, and we gotta do better. We just gotta look at ourselves in the mirror and just do better.
Kyle Newbeck.
Hey, Joel. So I know the loss and the season is obviously the first thing on your mind right now, but like looking forward to, it's probably going to be a weird off season, just like it was weird recently. What are you going to try to work on in the gym, add to your game to try to get this right and get further next year?
Everything. I feel like this is the first time I go in healthy, going into the off season. So that's good. I got my family to take care of, but just I gotta get better. What I did during this playoffs obviously wasn't enough. I gotta do better. We all gotta do better. Like I said, I'm always looking to improve everything. As far as my game goes. Now, a lot of people always want me to be a big man, and they want me to be Shaq. But this league and this game is completely different. They call a bunch of offensive fouls all the time. You can't elbow people. You can't use your elbow. You can't push people all over the place. You can't post up as much anymore. You got to move the ball and all that stuff. So I just got to work on my game and just fit whatever the team wants me to be. I can be dominant down low, but then again, to help the team, he's not always about me. He's about the team. And, with the roster we have, and if it is the same roster next year, I got to be able to, space the floor. I got to be able to play outside because we got Ben, who was such a threat, especially when he got the ball in open court. You got to give him space. You got to space out for him. And then when the game slows down, you got to, play through me on the block. And, sometimes I got to set screens. Sometimes I, got to give space to, other guys. And then that's when my guard skills kind of come in handy, and that's what I got to work on. I got to work on everything from the post to ball handling to shooting the ball. I always say I want to be a complete basketball player, so that's not gonna stop me. You know, I know a lot of people are gonna be mad. You need to post up and all that stuff. You can't in this game nowadays. You can't do that. You know, I play 40 minutes. Probably this series, you can't do that for 40 minutes for the whole game. You can't just go out and post up. You got to be able to do everything on the basketball court. So that's, like I said, that's what I got to work on. It's not about myself. It's also about the team. So I got to help myself, and I also got to help my teammates.
Joe, does it change your process at all, knowing that, you know, some things are up in the air, whether it could be the coach, it could be roster decisions, or do you just have to go about it the same regardless of whatever else is going on?
Like I said, I don't make the decisions. I'm here in Philly. Whatever happens, happens. I always say that I want to, end my career here, and if it happens, good. If it doesn't happen, well, you move on and all that stuff. But I'm here, and I'm gonna still try to do my best, to bring the championship back to Philly. We got a lot of great talent on the team. Ben Tobias, those are, Shea, Matisse, Alec proved to be a big piece off the bench. We got a bunch of great players. You just got to find a way to make it work, and I think we can. So we just gotta, like I said, I just gotta go about it and just do my job.
Last one, Kai Carlin. Go ahead, Kai.
Joe, now that the season is over, how would you look back at this first season, the pairing with you and Al?
There's a lot of room for improvement. You just gotta figure it out. I thought we were good. I never seen a problem. So you just gotta figure it out. Like I said, that's where working on my game is gonna be huge. It's not just always about the post. It's also about helping my teammates. And we got a bunch of guys that like to post up, including me, including Ben, including Tobias and I. So sometimes you just gotta give those guys the space they need to be able to help the team. So I thought he was good. I mean, Al is a great guy. He helped us a lot. Thought he was great for us defensively. But we just all got to get better. Looking at the series, we just couldn't make shots, especially from three. Yeah.
Thanks, Joel.